include this on our website and to send out to families if they're not able to join today. But thank you so much for coming. I just want to share a little bit about what we'll be doing with the school counseling program at Westlake. And so I'm going to share a presentation just to make it a little more visual. So you don't have to listen to me just talk at you all. So basically the school counseling program is I'm the school counselor. My name is Nicole Ramirez. And this year I will be supervising Erica Hapa. So Erica is here in our room as well, and she is a school counseling trainee from USF. Erica, if you'd like to say anything or say hi, you're welcome.
Hi, everyone. As Miss Nicole said, my name is Miss Erica. Looking forward to learning from Miss Nicole and working alongside your children, our students.
Yes, so Miss Erica will be here on Thursdays this semester, and then next semester in spring, she'll be here 2 days a week. But this semester, she'll be here 1 day a week. And for the most part, she and I both will be visiting classrooms to provide social emotional lessons. So these lessons are around academic. We know that transitioning back into full-time in-person school is challenging for many because we are just getting used to building routine and being back at school. So academic could look like organization or just turning in homework again or asking questions or asking for help.
Is she actually talking to you?
We're also providing personal social. So things around how to make friends, how to, again, ask for help or just express feelings using our words, using conflict resolution skills to solve problems, whether it's on the yard or in the classroom. And then also just thinking in the long term about how our interests now and what subjects we're studying now, how they have an application to our adulthood and what they can do for our careers and professional interests. We'll also be providing individual one-to-one short-term counseling. So that's generally for students who may need some extra support, whether it's under one of the domains that we teach in lessons. So academic, personal, social, could be about career interests or just transitioning to middle school. It could be other needs that are impacting school that students are coming into school with. But for some students, they may need additional support that could take longer than a short-term check-in. And for those students, we would refer them to outside counseling services or other services as needed. So that's on a case-by-case basis. We also generally offer small group counseling. So for some students, that could look like things like social skills, making friends, talking about feelings or emotions. There may be other needs as they come up throughout the year. We also might provide lunch groups as possible, but I do want to just call attention to right now, small group counseling, we're pending until it feels safer in school, as we recognize just mixing different groups and having other students coming in can be more challenging, especially with COVID. So we're looking into having small groups in the future, but at this moment, we're still figuring that out. So small group counseling may be offered. I just want to put that out there. Ms. Erica and I will also be helping, or will be supporting and creating the Peacemaker program. Some of you may have heard of the Peacemaker program. We used to have a curriculum called Soul Shop at our school. While we no longer have Soul Shop, we are still keeping the Peacemaker program. And the Peacemaker program, it consists of 30 third through fifth grade students, so 10 students from each of those grades. They're selected by their classmates. And they will go through a 2 to 3 day training with Miss Erica and I and learn some conflict resolution skills so that they can help support conflict resolution in the yard or in the classroom or just at school, and just to literally just help create a more peaceful, welcoming environment at school. We're also here to provide family support, whether that could be referral to community resources. We know that COVID has impacted families in many different ways. So that could look like things like rental assistance or counseling or other things like food or other community resources that they may need. So we're available to help make referrals. We also recognize that just navigating school from hybrid is challenging and it's different. So we're here to help you and your students navigate school, help create different things like maybe a schedule or just how to reach your teacher, or just basically anything that you may need, we'll be here to help and try our best to help you get navigated into school. And then also we will be providing some parent education throughout the year, both in the district and at our school site. That could look like how to take care of yourself, how to help your child be successful in school, or other things that as families express interest or needs. Another thing that we're going to be bringing this year is kimochis. So kimochis are new to Westlake. They have not been introduced. So students will be meeting these characters this year. Each character comes with their own story and skill set that they're working on. And so I will start introducing these two students next week. We'll be having an assembly and everyone will get to meet each character and hear a little bit about their stories. And as you can see, there's also these little characters that look like kind of emojis or feelings, and they all have expressions as well as a feeling word on the back. So each classroom will be getting a feelings chart so that students can use these in the classroom and just be able to express their feelings and be able to put a name to an emotion, because sometimes it can be difficult in the moment. And so all of these materials are available in multiple languages. I'm putting English and Spanish because I speak both languages. So they're here in my presentation, but also rest assured that there are other languages available. And this is something that students will also be interested to, or they will also be shown, because we recognize that just being together again is different. And we may be seeing behaviors that we haven't seen in a while, or just navigating being back together, playing. And so we'll be teaching all students that all feelings are okay. There's nothing wrong with how we feel, but all behaviors are not okay. And so every student will be introduced, to the name it, shrink it, redo it, and share it. So basically learning how to say or show their feelings and word, reducing the size of the feeling with a calm down breath and other strategies, how to make it right and apologize and redo hurtful moments, and how to ask for help from trusted adults at school or at home or in their community. And as I mentioned, Miss Erica and I are both either being certified or have been certified in the Peacemaker program. So to give you a little bit of information about the Peacemaker program, this is a peace path that will be repainted on our yard. It's teaching students how to go through the conflict resolution process and just asking for what they need to make things right, and also just learning how to apologize to one another and tell each other how they're feeling. And just a few ways, and again, this will be shared out, just some ways to reach me. You may email me at any time. You can call me or text. This phone number works for both. And if you would like to make a referral for counseling for your child, you may go to the link here. You can also make an appointment on my calendar, on Google Calendar. If that is something that is easier for you, you can do that. And I may not be uploading as many videos this year as I did last year, since we were so much more in virtual, but I still have all of my videos uploaded that I shared last year. And so you're welcome to access those there. And they range from mindfulness to some stories and other character education that I shared last year. So that's just a little bit about what we'll be doing this year. I know there may be some questions, so I welcome any questions. But again, if you have a specific question about your child, you can email me about that, just since we're recording. So does anyone have any questions for me or for Miss Erica? Yes. And again, if there are no questions, that's okay. I will put the presentation that was very brief in our newsletter that goes out to families or on our website, so that you're able to see it as well. But thank you so much for coming.